The unprecedented success of the Star Wars franchise truly did change the face of cinema, but very few working on the 1977 original film could have imagined the influence it would have and its potential to become a billion-dollar industry in its own right. As when George Lucas screened a rough cut of the film to a room of his peers, the vast majority of the film industry, including George Lucas himself, believed Star Wars would be a colossal failure. While George Lucas was helped along the way with incredible music, unique sound design, memorable costumes, and eye-catching character designs, one role that was central but perhaps overlooked was that of the editor, Marcia Lucas, who was later known as the woman who saved Star Wars. As editor, her contributions were both small and large, such as insisting impactful moments like the Kiss Good Luck and Chewbacca roaring at a droid remained in the film, adding both levity to the story and depth to the characters. She was also instrumental in ratcheting up the tension that made the end of the film so memorable. She told George that the Death Star battle at the end of the first movie lacked tension and said he needed a ticking clock. So she created one. The Death Star wasn't traveling to Yavin to destroy the rebel base in the original script, but Marcia made it seem as if it was. Whether she was fighting to keep the small moments that would resonate with the audience or overhauling entire sections of the narrative, her contribution to the film's success cannot be understated. Not only did she work on Lucas's earlier films, such as American Graffiti and THX 1138, she was also the supervising film editor on Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver, which was released in 1976, a year before the original Star Wars, and was recently celebrated for being darkly prophetic and viscerally relevant 50 years after its release. But it is her work on Star Wars for which she will best be known, as she contributed on all 3 films in the original trilogy, although she was uncredited for The Empire Strikes Back. And as the characters became better known to the audiences and their narratives began to diverge and overlap, it was her unerring sense of when to cut out of one storyline and into another that kept the audiences engaged, entertained, and enthralled. And her inclusion of humor, tenderness, and copious amounts of tension is a winning formula that the franchise has been mimicking ever since.